from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today guys, I'm coming at you with my wind-up deck profile for the new August 29, 2016 format, so I really hope you guys enjoy this deck profile. Of course guys, as I progress through the deck profile, I'll be explaining to you guys on my card choices and the reason why I play them. And by the way guys, I have a 30,000 subscriber contest still going on. You guys have exactly 9 days to enter, so make sure you guys enter the contest right now. You guys are gonna have a chance to win free playmats and free exclusive TeamSamuraiX1 tokens. All you gotta do is check out the link in the description box below and enter in the contest throughout that link. It's very easy to enter, so that's all you guys gotta do to have a chance to win free playmats and free TeamSamuraiX1 tokens. And you know what guys, I haven't done a I haven't done a wind-up deck profile in quite some time. The last time I did a wind-up deck profile was in 2014, and you know what guys, I actually miss this deck. Since that Magician is now at 2, the deck kind of sped up a little bit, although that Zenmighty is still banned. The deck is kind of still very slow, but with the additional Magician, the deck can technically do their combo plays because you're you tend to have a higher chance to draw into your Magician and Shark combo plays. But other than that, deck is just very fun to play. Deck is, it's not competitive at all. I feel like this deck is meant to play on a local level, or if you guys want to play with your friends, this deck is definitely the way to go. It's relatively really cheap, and except for the fact that Invoker is just very expensive right now. But other than that, the deck is very fun to play. The amount of combo plays that you can do with this deck is actually limitless, depending on the cards that you have in your hand. But the basic combo goals is, Wind Up Factory, Magician, Shark. You can basically explode with that combo. I'll showcase you guys a Magician and Shark combo throughout the end of the deck profile. So if you guys definitely just want to skip to the combo, I'll give you guys a timeline mark where you guys just skip to the combo instead of watching the deck profile. But for those of you guys who are staying for the deck profile, I really appreciate it. And here it is, my wind up deck profile for the new format. So without further ado, let's get started. Most of the monsters in this deck list is just very standard. Very standard wind-up engine, but it is all up to personal preference on what you guys want to play in your main deck. Throughout my deck profile, I like to give you guys different types of options and suggestions on what you guys can play instead of some of the card choices that I decided to play. So here it is, guys, with the deck profile. Start up with of course, triple wind-up Shark, very self-explanatory. One of your bread and butter of the deck. You guys all know what this card does. It helps you go into your rank 3s and also your rank 5 XYZs, which is really good. It also helps you go into rank 4 as well, because this card is a level 4 monster originally, but it has the effect of cost down or level up its level to make it level 5 or level 3, which is really good. I really hope that Zenmighty just at least comes back to 1. If Zenmighty comes back to 1, this deck can make some crazy combo plays with this deck. So yeah, so triple Shark, very self-explanatory. Double wind up Magician, your bread and butter of the deck, your Magician Shark combo, really good. Once a wind up monster activates effect, you can basically special summon a 1 level 4 or lower wind up monster from your deck in face of defense position, which is really good. So wind up Magician is really amazing for that, and I'm so glad that it's carded at 2, but we kind of wish that Zenmighty was at least back at 1. So hopefully next list, Konami can give us at least one Zenmighty for the role players or just on the local level players, so they can be happy. So double wind up Magician. Next off, you're gonna play of course triple wind up Rabbit. This card used to be very expensive back in the day. I remember this card peaking at $80 a piece, which is absolutely phenomenal until the reprint hit, of course. But this card is really good. You know what? You want to open up your wind up factory as much as possible, especially with wind up Rabbit, so you can get your Magician and Shark combo plays as fast as possible. So triple wind up Rabbit, very self-explanatory. You must play that. Triple wind up Rat, very standard as well. Your monster born of the deck for wind ups, really amazing. And last but not least, for a wind up engine, you do want to play double wind up Warrior. A lot of people say to play this card at 1, but I completely disagree with that. It's all up to personal preference on what you guys want to play in any of your decks. But the reason why I like to play 2 wind up Warrior is that what happens if you draw the 1 wind up Warrior? What happens if you draw 1 and you are playing the MX Saber Invoker? If you draw that 1 Warrior, your whole combo play is just done. Like it's just done. So I like to play double copies of Warrior, really good. And this card is really good as well, because if you open up wind up Warrior and wind up Shark and you have the other one in your deck, you can technically make your first turn Durandal, which is mediocre at best, but that's still like a viable play that you can still do with wind up Warrior and open it wind up Shark, which is pretty cool. So definitely double wind up Warrior is really needed in the deck. If you open up 1 while you just play Invoker, and then you only play 1, this card essentially, the Invoker basically becomes dead in your deck, and you want to use your Invoker plays as much as possible, because extending your plays with Invoker is just very important. And I'll showcase you guys on what kind of boards you can make with the Magician Shark wind up factory combo throughout the end of the video. But anyways, wind up Warrior is definitely a must off at 2 in my personal opinion. If you guys want to play 1, you guys can, but I would not recommend it at all. So that's pretty much it for the monsters of your windups. Last but not least, you want to play the new tour guides of the deck. One Talking Tomborg and of course triple Speedroar Terratop. You know, rank 3 is actually very viable in this deck. You know, you go Speedroar Terratop, you go Invoker, you can go Levier, you can go into Zenmaines and things like that, which is really, really nice. So this card is the new tour guide of the deck. If tour guide was at 3, I would play 3 tour guides and a Night Assailant. Very, very powerful, but for now, I definitely just incorporate the Terratop engine into this version because it's really, really good. And if you already open up a Talking Tomborg, what you can do is that you can go Levier, and especially Talking Tomborg anyway, because Levier is a wind monster, which is pretty, pretty cool. So that way that you can extend your rank 3 combo plays even more. So yeah, so you know, triple Terratop, one Talking Tomborg, Taranov, or monster lineup. That's pretty much it for our monsters. You don't want to play any hand traps because consistency over everything. So yeah. So next off, the best spell card in the deck, Triple Wind Factory, really, really good. You want to see this card in your hand as much as possible, man. Like, first turn, if you don't open up Magician Shark, you want to open up Wind Up Factory and Rescue Rabbit. And not Rescue Rabbit, Wind Up Rabbit as much as possible. So, card is just very, very powerful. You know, you activate this card on your opponent's turn. You know, you search one card with Wind Up Rabbit. And then on your turn, Wind Up Rabbit comes back, activate Wind Up Rabbits again, search another card off Wind Up Factory, which is very, very powerful. So, Triple Wind Up Factory, very, very amazing. Next off, you're going to play, of course, double 10 key to search up your Wino Rabbit. Really, really amazing as well. You guys see, I do not play Bear. I felt like the deck is already slow enough to play a Bear in the deck. Makes the deck even slower, in my personal opinion. So double 10 key is just definitely, you know, good enough in my personal opinion. Next, you're going to play, of course, double Power Duality. You know what? If you don't open up, you know, the combo and you open up Duality, you want to dig through your deck for Wind Up Factory or your combo pieces as much as you can. So Power Duality is just really, really good because it adds consistency into the deck. So you know what? If this deck had, you know, Dark Monsters, I'll definitely incorporate a lure in here. But you know, for now, Power Duality definitely does the job. Well done. Searches out your Wind Up Factory. Just, you know, helps you dig deeper into your deck for combo pieces, which is really, really nice. And Power Duality has always been a standard in Wind Ups. So you know, double Power Duality is really, really good. Next one, of course, one Soul Charge, really good. You know, this deck is a XYZ spam deck, which is really amazing. So one Soul Charge, double Instant Fusion for the Norden, really, really amazing. Last but not least, I'm going to play, of course, Regeki to clear board because you can basically explode in your opponent with this deck. So Regeki clearing board just to OTK for games is really, really good. So one Regeki, last but not least, double Mystical Space Typhoon, Taranov, or our spot lineup. You guys can see I prefer MST over the Twin Twisters because there's not a lot of cards that you want to discard in this deck. You want to see all your combo pieces in your hand as much as possible. So I definitely enjoy the one for one way better than Twin Twister in this deck, in my personal opinion. But you guys definitely want to incorporate Twin Twister in your deck. You guys can definitely go and do that. But in my personal opinion, guys, MST just works really, really well, especially in this deck. So that's pretty much it for our spell squad to our traps. We are playing a kind of like a kind of heavy back row deck, so you're gonna play, of course, one Vanity's Emptiness, very, very good. Sorry guys for that. So one Vanity's Emptiness, one Johnny Mirror Force, double Storming. Johnny Mirror Force is really, really good because you can go, you know, if your opponent has a board and you have a Rescue Rabbit on board, you can just go Rescue Rabbit, banish, search off Wind Up Factory, and activate Johnny Mirror Force, which is really, really good. Storm Mirror Force is really good as well, clearing boards is really, really amazing. So you guys can either play double Storming, you know, you guys can play double Quaking, you guys can play double Johnny, like, you know, with these Mirror Force engine, it's all the personal preference on what you like, you know. But, you know, bouncing back the problematic monsters to the hand, like cards like from the extra deck, is just very, very good. Bouncing back Dante's, Beatrice's, just really, really amazing overall. So Storming, Mirror Force is really great. Next one, play, of course, Double Call the Haunted, one of the best combo extenders of the deck, in my personal opinion. Very, very powerful card. You know, once you already use that one Norden, you can basically reuse that Norden with Call the Haunted, which is very, very strong. So Double Call the Haunted is definitely the way to go. And it also extends your combo plays in Wind-Up, so which is really, really nice. So yeah, so let's say that, you know, you have Call the Haunted and you draw into Wind-Up Shark. You can go Call the Haunted, Magician, Shark. There you go. There's your combo play. So yeah, Call the Haunted, really, really good. Next one play, of course, one solemn warning, and last but not least, Triple Fiendish Shane. You know, this is a really old school card, but I felt like stopping monster effect is just very, very good in especially windups. You know, stopping their attacking is really, really important as well. You know, so the fact that it negates and stops the attack is just very, very strong because, you know what, you want to draw into all your combo pieces as much as you can. So this card can actually be essentially a stall card until you draw into all your combo pieces. So definitely Fiendish Shane is a really good card. If you guys do not want to play Fiendish Shane, you guys can play any other trap cards you guys want. But there's, like, you know, the trap lineup is actually up to personal preference. You guys can play, you know, D Prisons, Mirror Forces, you know, Bombers, Trap Hole, Compulses, anything you guys want that suits your own play style. You guys can definitely go ahead and do that. But you know what, I love negating monster effects and I also love negating attacks. So definitely Fiendish Shane is the way to go for me. So yeah. You know what, guys, this is pretty much it for our main deck. Let's go up to our extra deck real quick. Up to our extra deck, let's go up with, of course, one MX Saber Invoker. This card is your Zen Mighty of the deck. Very, very good. One wind up Zen mains and one Levier to round off our level 3s. I felt like level 4s are really important in this deck. You guys definitely want to bounce your level 3 count. You guys can definitely go ahead and do that. But as always with level 4s, one Utopia Lightning, or Utopia, one Augusta Emerald, recycle backs all your level 3s, recycle back your Invoker, recycle backs basically anything into your deck, which is pretty good. One Castell, and I love playing double photon Papal Operative. I had the proxy, the other one. I'm so sorry guys for the proxy, but this card is really good because there's a combo you could go, you know, Magician Shark Factory. You go into double of this, which is really important, which I'll showcase you guys later on. So double Pappy, really important for the wind up rat plays. One Thunder Charger, one Volcasaurus. These are level 5s by the way, and Volcasaurus. Zenmayo, really good. Poppy back rows is very important. One Tiris, one Durandal. Remember I said that if you open up, let's say you open up Terror Top and Shark, you can basically make first one Invoker and Durandal. First one Durandal is just as powerful. The card is really good. And last but not least, we're going to play, of course, one Elder Entity Norden to round off our traps. Not traps, to round off our extra deck, of course. And this is for our instant fusion target. So that's pretty much it. So guys, so you know what? I said I'll showcase you guys a combo with the Magician Shark combo. Let's go out with the combo real quick right here. Man, to be honest, I really miss wind up. So let's say what you want to do is you want to activate Wind Up Factory. So 3-card combo. So we're going to go activate Wind Up Factory. What you want to do is you want to normal summon Wind Up Magician. Okay, so normal summon Wind Up Magician, activate Shark's effect, reveal Shark, special summon Shark, okay? So when you special summon Shark, Magician will activate, and Wind Up Factory is going to activate because this triggered off Wind Up Shark's effect. No, Wind Up Shark triggered off Wind Up Factory's effect. So you're going to go Chailing 2, Chailing 1. So Wind Up Factory is going to search another Shark, so this is your hand right here, and Magician is going to activate to special summon a Wind Up Rat from your deck. Okay, so especially the Wind Up Rat in defense mode from your deck because Magician brings it out in defense mode. Let me put the camera up so you guys can see it way better. So there you go. Hopefully that's way better for you guys. Let me just fix the camera. Okay, that's the highest it can go. Let me just focus on that real quick. That's perfect. Okay, and then you have a Shark in hand. So now what you're going to do at this point is don't activate Shark's effect or anything. Just overlay these two for a Photon Papal Operative. Okay, so you're gonna go into Papal Operative. You're gonna activate Pappy's effect to, you know, detach Wind Up Magician to the graveyard. This is your grave to switch this into attack mode. Now what you're gonna do is that you wanna activate Wind Up Rat's effect since you know what, change the battle position to defense mode to special summon a Wind Up monster from your grave. So you change this to defense. Special summon a Wind Up Magician, and then since Wind Up Magician summons, you wanna reveal Wind Up Shark. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you wanna go Wind Up Shark, special summon the Wind Up Shark. Okay. Really crucial as well. And now you want to trigger off Magician's effect. Okay, so now this is your board. Since you reveal Shark, Magician's is going to trigger. Now Magician's going to activate to special summon a second rat from your deck. Okay, very important. Now what you're going to do at this point is that since there is this second rat already on the field, what you want to do is that since this is defense, this already uses effect, by the way. So let me just put a mark here that this already uses effect. So this Wind Up Rat already used effect. This rat is not used. So now what you're gonna do is that you're gonna overlay these two right here into a another Photon Papal Operative. So this is my proxy Photon Papal Operative. Now what you're gonna do at this point is that now you have 21 on board with these two on the field. Now you want to detach Wind Up Shark, to the graveyard right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, hopefully you guys can see everything. Yeah, this is your grave right here to switch Wind Up Rat into attack mode. Okay, now you want to activate Rat's effect to defense mode again. So now both of these are to use, especially the Shark from your graveyard. So this is your board right here: Shark, Rat, Pappy, Rat, and a Pappy right here. This Photon Papal Operative. Now what we're gonna do is that you're gonna overlay these two, of course, into an MX Saber Invoker. Okay, very crucial right here. You want to go into Invoker. Now activate Invoker's effect, detach, special summon, of course, the Wind Up Warrior from your deck. Okay, special summon the Wind Up Warrior from your deck right here. Activate Warrior's effect to make this card level 5, and activate Shark's effect to level up to make this card level 5. Overlay these two into anything you guys want. You can go Volcasaurus. Let's say you have a monster on board. Yeah, so let's say you have a monster on board right here. So you're gonna go Volcasaurus. You know, pop their monster, or if you have backwards, you can go Zenmayo. You go Volcasaurus in display. Attach one, pop their monster, and then you can go into their Gaia Charger. to just end off the game right there. So this is your board right here, which is a 3-card combo, which is very, very powerful. I actually miss playing windups because of this combo. You guys do not understand. So this is pretty much it for your standard Magician Shark combo. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give this video a huge thumbs up. That will be absolutely amazing, guys. And if you guys haven't yet joined my contest, make sure you guys do. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, this is Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.